Black just played. On g4, pause the video to analyze white's next move. On c6. Rook b2 check. King c3. White is aiming to play king takes b2 and dominate the board. Rook b6 move preferred by black. Rook d6. King f7. On c7. White intends to play rook takes b6 and dominate the board. Rook takes d6 move preferred by black. Pawn promotes to queen at c8. White intends to play queen takes g4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. On g3, black's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Bishop e6. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Pawn takes e6. Queen takes d2. Pawn takes f7 check. King f8. Rook e8 check. Rook takes e8. Pawn promotes to queen at fx e8 check. Rook takes e8. Rook takes d2. Rook e1 check. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. Black played. Rook a2 check. Pause the video to spot white's next move. King g3. White wants to play rook takes c7 and dominate the board. Queen takes c3 was chosen by black. Queen takes b8 check. King h7. Queen takes d6. Rook d2. Pawn promotes to queen at b8. White is preparing to play queen df8. Rook takes g2 check. King takes g2 and take decisive advantage. Rook takes d6 move preferred by black. Queen takes d6. Queen e1 check. White has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. White played. Queen f2. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. Bishop h4. Black wants to play bishop takes f2 check and gain a significant edge. Queen takes e3 move preferred by white. Pawn takes e3. Rook a1. On e2. King g2. Pawn promotes to queen at e1. Black is looking to play queen takes a1 and dominate the board. Rook takes e1 move preferred by white. Bishop takes e1. King f3. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Queen c8. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Queen takes f7 check. King h8. On d7. Queen c4 check. Queen takes c4. Pawn takes c4 check. King c2. King g7. Pawn promotes to queen at d8. Rook g2 check. White has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Queen d6. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. Queen a2 check. King g3. White intends to play queen takes d3 and take decisive advantage. On d2 was chosen by black. Black intends to play queen c2. King f4. Pawn promotes to queen at d1. Queen takes d1. Queen takes d1 and take decisive advantage. Queen d7 move preferred by white. Queen d5. Black is aiming to play queen takes d7. On f4. Pawn promotes to queen at d1. On a4. Queen e1 check. King h2. Queen d4. On g4. Queen df to mate and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen e8 played by white. On f4 check. King takes f4. Pawn promotes to queen at d1. Queen e4 check. White's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Pawn takes f5. Pause the video and try to predict White's next move. King f4. King b3. Pawn h5. King c4. Pawn h6. King d3. Pawn h7. King d2. Pawn promotes to queen at h8. King d3. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black played. Pawn b6. Pause the video to analyze White's next move. Black wants to play pawn takes c5 and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn f6 played by White. White's idea is to play pawn takes e7 check, king e8, queen f7 mate and gain a significant edge. Pawn takes f6 was chosen by Black. Pawn takes f6. Pawn takes c5. Pawn takes e7 check. King takes e7. Queen takes c5 check. King e6. Queen c4 check. King d6. Rook d1 check. King e7. Queen takes h4 check. King f7. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. King e7. Pause the video to figure out White's next move. Black is setting up to play rook takes f7 and dominate the board. Pawn h7 was chosen by White. Pawn b3. Rook e3 check. King d7. King g3. Pawn b2. Black wants to play. Pawn promotes to queen at b1. Pawn promotes to queen at h8. Rook takes h8 and sees the initiative. Rook b3 move preferred by White. King e7. Rook takes b2. Rook h8. Rook b7 check. King f6. King g4. Pawn a4. Pawn promotes to queen at f8 check. Rook takes f8. King h5. Rook a8. Rook a7. White considers playing rook takes a8 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook takes a7 move preferred by Black. Pawn promotes to queen at h8 check. King e6. Black is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. King c8. Pause the video and try to find White's next move. Black considers playing knight e3, bishop c3, queen f5 check, king a2, pawn g4, queen f2, knight takes c4 and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn takes c6 played by White. Queen e6, pawn c7, queen takes e5, queen a8 check, king takes c7, queen takes a7 check, king c8. Black considers playing queen e4 check, king a2, rook takes a7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes b6 move preferred by White. Queen c7, queen a6 check, queen b7. Black might go for queen takes a6 and dominate the board. Queen a5 played by White. Queen e4 check, king a1, queen e6, rook d5. White is preparing to play queen a8 check, king c7, rook c5 check, king b6, rook b5 check, king c7, queen b7 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. King b8 move preferred by Black. Rook takes f5, rook b7, rook d8 check, rook takes d8, queen takes d8 check, queen c8, queen d6 check, queen c7. Black is setting up to play queen takes d6 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen d4 was chosen by white. White is setting up to play. Rook f8 check. Queen c8. Rook takes c8 check and dominate the board. Queen e7 played by black. Rook e5. White is setting up to play. Rook takes e7 and dominate the board. Queen f8 was chosen by black. Rook e6. White is planning to play. Queen e5 check. King a7. Rook e8. Queen takes e8. Queen takes e8 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook c7 move preferred by black. Rook b6 check. King c8. Queen e4. Queen d8. Queen a8 check. King d7. Rook d6 check. King takes d6. Queen takes d8 check. Rook d7. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game.